God is very serious. Two people in your family are taking everything behind your back. Listen carefully, because I am speaking to you with urgency and deep concern. I see everything that has been happening around you, even the things hidden behind quiet smiles and familiar voices. What I am about to reveal is important for your protection and your future. So stay with these words until the end, because something precious is unfolding for you. If your heart believes that I am guiding you in this moment, write Amen in the comments as a quiet act of faith. I am speaking now because two people within your own family have been moving in secrecy, taking what belongs to you while hoping you will remain unaware. I do not speak these words to fill you with fear, but to open your eyes to truth. You have sensed for a long time that something around you felt strange, something that could not easily be explained. There were moments when you felt overlooked, moments when what should have been yours quietly slipped away without explanation. I saw every one of those moments, and I never turned my eyes away from your life. Before you continue listening, take a second to press the like button so this reaches others who may also need to hear it today. Two people close to your life have been acting in ways that dishonor the trust placed within a family. They believed that secrecy would hide their actions and that time would keep the truth buried. Yet nothing escapes my sight, and nothing remains hidden forever when I choose the moment for truth to rise. What they have taken is not only material things, but also opportunities and blessings that were meant to reach your hands first. I have watched patiently, waiting for the moment when your understanding would grow strong enough to hear this clearly. You may now begin remembering certain situations that once confused you. You may recall times when plans changed suddenly, or when promises disappeared without explanation. Those moments were not accidents, and they were not random misfortune falling into your path. I allowed you to walk through those moments quietly, so that your heart would remain gentle and your spirit would remain patient. Now the season is changing, and clarity is beginning to shine where shadows once stood. I know that hearing these words may cause your heart to feel heavy for a moment. Family is supposed to be a place of safety, a place where loyalty grows strong and where love protects one another. When betrayal appears in such a place, the pain can feel deeper than any other disappointment. Yet you must understand something important about my plan for your life. What others attempted to take from you cannot cancel what I have prepared for you. The truth is that your life carries a blessing that others noticed long before you recognized it yourself. Your spirit carries a light that quietly draws favor, opportunity, and unexpected doors. Some people celebrate that light, but others become jealous when they feel it shining near them. Jealousy has been quietly growing in the hearts of those two people, and that jealousy has been pushing them toward actions they believed would remain hidden. Their actions did not remove your destiny, and they did not erase what I have written for you. What they tried to take will not remain in their hands forever. I am already moving in ways they cannot see and cannot stop. Situations will begin to shift, conversations will reveal truth, and what was hidden will come into the open at the right moment. When that moment arrives, you will understand why I asked you to stay patient and calm during the confusing seasons. Your patience has protected your heart from becoming bitter while I prepared a greater restoration for you. You may wonder why I allowed this situation to continue for so long. The answer is simple and powerful at the same time. I was shaping your spirit so that when truth arrived, you would not respond with anger, but with wisdom. Anger creates chaos, but wisdom creates protection and direction. I have been strengthening your inner voice so you can move carefully and confidently when the time for change appears. The two people involved thought they were acting quietly enough to avoid consequences. They believed that family closeness would prevent you from questioning anything unusual. Yet even now the weight of their choices is beginning to follow them. Secrets create pressure within the heart, and that pressure grows stronger every day. Soon, their own actions will begin revealing what they tried to hide. I want you to remain calm and steady as these things unfold. You are not being warned so you can create conflict or confront anyone in anger. I am revealing this so you can prepare your heart and mind for a season of truth. When truth arrives, your strength will be in your calmness and your clarity. That calm spirit will guide you through every conversation and every decision that follows. Do not let bitterness enter your heart during this season. Bitterness would only slow the blessing that is moving toward you. I am protecting your future in ways you cannot yet see. While others tried to move behind your back, I was quietly arranging restoration ahead of you. What seemed like loss will turn into a powerful redirection. I also want you to understand something about the nature of your blessing. Your life carries favor because you have remained kind even when you felt misunderstood. That kindness has been noticed not only by me, but by people who will soon step into your life at the right moment. Those new connections will bring support, honesty, and opportunities that cannot be manipulated by anyone. This is why I'm asking you to listen carefully to every part of what I am sharing today. Your awareness is becoming stronger because the next season of your life will require wisdom. Doors will open, and some relationships will quietly change. The changes will not harm you. They will actually protect what belongs to you. When you understand what has been happening, you will see why certain distances become necessary. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. Even now you may feel a small stirring in your heart as these words settle into your thoughts. That feeling is not fear but recognition. Your spirit has already sensed pieces of this truth long before it was spoken clearly. I am simply confirming what your heart has been quietly noticing. If you trust that I am guiding your path through this moment, write 777 inches the comments as a small declaration of that trust. The coming days will bring subtle changes around you. Conversations may reveal small details that once remained hidden. Pay attention, but remain peaceful and observant. You do not need to chase the truth because it will begin showing itself naturally. When truth arrives gently, it allows wisdom to guide your next steps. Remember that you are not alone in this situation. I stand beside you in every decision you will soon make. I will guide your thoughts so that your words remain calm and your actions remain wise. The protection around your life is stronger than the schemes that were formed behind your back. Nothing that belongs to you will disappear forever when I am restoring what was taken. The pain of it can sit quietly in your chest like a heavy stone that refuses to move. Yet I am not revealing these things to leave you wounded. I am revealing them because I am already working on the healing and the restoration that will follow. There have been moments when you wondered why certain blessings seemed to pass by you. You watched opportunities appear and then disappear without explanation. You sometimes blamed yourself and thought that perhaps you had done something wrong or missed something important. But the truth is that some of those things were quietly redirected by the actions of the 2 people I mentioned before. Their choices created small barriers in your path, hoping you would never notice the difference. I want you to understand something very clearly right now. Even though they interfered with what belonged to you, they never had the power to erase the future I prepared for your life. My plans for you are not fragile, and they cannot be destroyed by human jealousy. What they managed to delay will soon return to you in ways that are even greater than before. When restoration arrives through my hand, It always carries more than what was originally lost. Your heart has always been sincere, and you have tried to keep peace even when things felt unfair. I saw the moments when you chose silence instead of confrontation because you wanted to preserve harmony within your family. That choice came from a place of kindness, not weakness. But kindness does not mean blindness, and peace does not mean ignoring truth forever. Now I am guiding you toward awareness so that your future remains protected. The two individuals involved believed they were clever enough to control the situation around you. They convinced themselves that your quiet nature meant you would never question what was happening. They used closeness and familiarity as a shield, thinking you would never suspect them. But secrets have a way of growing heavier with time. Every hidden action leaves traces, and those traces eventually lead back to the truth. You will soon begin noticing small shifts around you. Conversations will start revealing pieces of information that once stayed hidden. People who remained silent before may suddenly speak with honesty. Situations that once seemed confusing will begin to make sense. When these changes appear, remember that they are not coincidences but part of my timing. Do not rush to confront anyone immediately when you begin seeing these signs. Wisdom grows stronger when it observes before reacting. Allow truth to unfold fully so you can understand the complete picture. Acting too quickly would only create confusion, but patience will give you clarity. I am guiding you so that when you do respond, your words will carry strength instead of anger. There is something else you must know about the jealousy that grew inside those two hearts. They noticed the quiet favor that surrounds your life. They saw how people often trust you, respect you, and feel comfortable around your presence. That favor was never something you tried to display, yet it shines naturally through your character. Some celebrate that kind of light, but others feel threatened by it. Instead of celebrating your path, they chose to compete with it. They began making decisions that placed themselves ahead while quietly pushing you behind. At first, their actions seemed small and harmless, but small choices repeated many times can slowly change the direction of many things. That is how the situation gradually grew into something more serious. Yet, even while they were acting in secrecy, I remained present in every moment of your life. I was protecting doors that they could not close and preserving opportunities that they could not reach. There were times when you thought you had lost something permanently. In reality, I was holding it safely until the right moment for it to return to you. What looks like loss in human eyes can sometimes be preparation in my hands. This is why I want your heart to remain peaceful even as you understand what has been happening. Anger may try to rise within you when certain truths become clear, but anger would only distract you from the blessing that is approaching. Your strength will come from staying calm and trusting the guidance I am giving you now. Calmness will allow you to move wisely when the moment for action arrives. There are people outside your family who will soon play an important role in your life. Some of them have already been placed quietly around you, even if you have not noticed their significance yet. These individuals carry honesty and loyalty that will bring balance into your world. They will support you in ways that feel refreshing after the confusion you have experienced. Their presence will remind you that trust still exists. If you believe that I am restoring the truth and protecting your path, write 555 inches the comments as a simple sign of your faith. Your declaration is not about numbers, but about reminding your own heart that you are not walking through this moment alone. Every small step of faith strengthens the peace inside you. That peace will become your anchor during the changes ahead. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The two people who acted behind your back are already beginning to feel the weight of their actions. They may not show it openly yet, but their hearts are becoming restless. Secrets often create a quiet fear that follows a person wherever they go. That fear grows stronger as the possibility of truth becoming known gets closer. Eventually, that pressure begins revealing what was hidden. When the truth starts appearing, you may notice their behavior changing. They may become defensive or uneasy without clear reason. They may try to shift conversations or avoid certain topics altogether. These reactions will show you more than any direct confession ever could. Observing calmly will give you the understanding you need. I am not asking you to hate them or to seek revenge. Revenge would only pull your heart into the same darkness that guided their actions. Instead, I want you to move forward with wisdom and boundaries. Boundaries protect your life without poisoning your spirit. They allow you to remain kind while still guarding what belongs to you. Your life is entering a season where awareness will become one of your greatest strengths. The things you once ignored will now become easier to recognize. You will start trusting your intuition more because your spirit has been quietly growing stronger. I have been teaching you through experience so you can recognize truth quickly in the future. This lesson will protect many blessings that are still coming. Another important change is approaching your financial and personal stability. What others tried to take from you will not remain lost. Opportunities that once seemed unreachable will begin appearing again in new forms. Some will come through unexpected sources that you never imagined before. My restoration rarely arrives in the same shape as the original loss. Continue to stay attentive in the days ahead. Pay attention to patterns and behaviors without becoming anxious. Your calm awareness will help you see things clearly. When the time comes to make decisions, you will know exactly what steps to take. That clarity will feel like a quiet light guiding your path forward. I also want you to remember something powerful about your identity. You are not defined by what others tried to do behind your back. Their actions reflect their own struggles and choices, not your worth. Your worth was established long before any betrayal appeared. Nothing they did can reduce the value I placed on your life. Soon you will see how this difficult situation is turning into a moment of awakening for you. Your understanding of people will become sharper, your ability to protect your future will become stronger, and the blessings that were delayed will begin moving toward you again. What felt like hidden loss will transform into visible restoration. There is still more you need to understand about what has been happening within your family circle. The story has deeper layers that will soon become clearer to you. As the truth continues unfolding, your confidence will grow stronger with every step. Stay with these words, because what I reveal next will help you understand why this situation appeared in your life and how it will ultimately strengthen your future. For a long time you sensed that something within your family circle felt unusual. There were subtle moments when conversations ended quickly when you entered the room. There were decisions made without your knowledge even though they affected you deeply. You may have ignored those signs because your heart preferred peace rather than suspicion. That gentle nature is part of who you are, and it is something I value deeply. But now the season is shifting from quiet confusion to quiet understanding. I want you to see clearly what has been unfolding behind the scenes. The two individuals I mentioned earlier allowed jealousy and insecurity to influence their actions. Instead of trusting the path I created for them, they began comparing their lives with yours. Comparison slowly changed their perspective, and it eventually grew into something darker. When jealousy grows inside a heart, it begins to twist the way a person thinks. Instead of celebrating another person's blessing, jealousy convinces them that someone else's success is a threat. That false belief leads people to make decisions they would normally avoid. They start trying to control situations that were never meant for them to control. This is exactly how the situation around you slowly developed. They believe that by moving quietly, they could redirect certain benefits toward themselves. Sometimes it involved information that should have reached you first. Other times it involved opportunities that were quietly influenced before you even knew they existed. These actions may have seemed small in the beginning, but they slowly created a pattern that affected many things in your life. Even during those moments when their actions changed the direction of certain events, I remained present. I watched carefully as each situation unfolded, and I kept track of every detail. Nothing that was meant for you disappeared completely. Some things were delayed, and others were protected in ways you could not see. I was making sure that the future I planned for you would still arrive at the right moment. Your patience during that time was not wasted. There were moments when you felt overlooked or misunderstood, yet you continued choosing kindness. Many people would have reacted with anger long ago. Instead, you continued living with honesty and humility. That quiet strength created a foundation that will soon support the restoration I am bringing into your life. You may begin noticing that certain people around you will slowly reveal their true intentions. Sometimes the truth appears through simple conversations that expose hidden motives. Other times it appears through actions that suddenly stop making sense. When these moments happen, stay calm and observe carefully. The truth does not need to be forced because it naturally rises when the time is right. The two individuals who acted behind your back are starting to feel the pressure of their own decisions. Secrets create a quiet weight that grows heavier with every passing day. That weight often reveals itself through nervous behavior and uneasy conversations. You may notice them becoming defensive or distant without clear explanation. Those reactions will speak louder than any direct confession. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. If your heart feels the presence of my guidance during this moment, write 999 inches the comments as a quiet declaration of your trust. This simple action reminds you that faith is still stronger than confusion. Every time you affirm your faith, your spirit grows steadier. A steady spirit will help you move through the changes ahead with peace instead of fear. You must also remember that awareness is not the same as revenge. Awareness simply gives you the ability to protect what belongs to you. Revenge would pull your heart into darkness and distraction, but awareness allows you to move forward with wisdom and clear vision. I want your future to be built on wisdom rather than conflict. There will come a moment when you understand exactly how certain things were taken from you. That moment may feel shocking at first, but it will also bring clarity. Many events that once seemed confusing will suddenly make sense. When that understanding arrives, resist the urge to respond with anger. Instead, allow wisdom to guide every word you speak. You will also notice that your inner strength is growing stronger during this time. The experiences you went through have sharpened your intuition. You now recognize subtle signs that once passed unnoticed. This awareness will help you avoid similar situations in the future. What once caused confusion will now become a source of protection. There are also blessings approaching your life that cannot be stopped by anyone. Some of these blessings involve opportunities that will bring stability and growth. Others involve relationships that carry honesty and loyalty. These new connections will bring peace into areas that once felt uncertain. Through them, you will experience support that feels genuine and refreshing. The situation within your family may change gradually as truth becomes clearer. Some relationships may shift quietly as boundaries become necessary. Boundaries are not acts of rejection, but acts of protection. They allow you to keep peace within your heart while also guarding what belongs to you. Healthy distance sometimes creates the space needed for healing and clarity. If you continue trusting my guidance through this process, write 1212 in the comments as a declaration that your faith remains strong. Your declaration strengthens the peace within your heart. It reminds you that I am walking beside you through every moment of this unfolding truth. Faith keeps your spirit steady when circumstances begin to shift. You may also notice that people outside your family begin showing unexpected support. These individuals were placed around you quietly, long before you recognized their importance. Some will offer wisdom that helps you understand what has been happening. Others will open doors that bring new opportunities into your life. Their presence is part of the restoration I am preparing. I want you to remember something important as the truth continues unfolding. The actions of others do not define your destiny. Your destiny was written with purpose long before any betrayal appeared. What they attempted to take will not cancel what I have planned. Instead, their actions will eventually reveal how strongly I have been protecting you. Your life carries a calling that extends beyond temporary struggles. The challenges you faced were shaping your character and strengthening your awareness. You are becoming someone who sees clearly while still choosing kindness. That balance between wisdom and compassion will guide many decisions in the future. It will also attract people who respect your integrity. As the days move forward, keep your mind attentive and your heart peaceful. Notice how situations begin to shift around you. Pay attention to conversations, opportunities, and subtle changes in behavior. These signs will help you understand how truth is slowly revealing itself. Each small detail will add another piece to the picture. There is still another important layer to this situation that you need to understand. The actions of those two people were not only driven by jealousy, but also by fear. Fear often hides beneath jealousy because people become afraid of losing control or status. When fear guides decisions, people begin making choices that damage trust. That fear is now beginning to surface within them. As the truth continues to unfold around you, I want you to remember that this moment is not meant to break your heart, but to strengthen it. I see the quiet emotions moving through you as these words settle into your understanding. Betrayal within a family can feel like a deep wound because it touches a place where trust once lived. Yet I am guiding you so that this wound does not become a permanent scar. Instead, it will become a reminder of how I protected you even when you could not see the danger. For a long time, you believed that the struggles you faced were simply part of life's random challenges. You thought that certain opportunities slipping away were unfortunate coincidences. You may have blamed timing, circumstances, or even yourself. But now you are beginning to see that some of those events were influenced by the hidden actions of the two individuals I revealed earlier. Their choices quietly redirected things that were meant to reach you first. These actions did not happen in one single moment. They developed slowly over time through repeated decisions. Each time they interfered, they believed the change was small enough that you would never notice it. They trusted the closeness of family to hide their behavior. They assumed that familiarity would prevent you from questioning anything unusual. But even the smallest secrets eventually create cracks in the surface of truth. You may start remembering certain situations differently now. Perhaps there were moments when information arrived late or never reached you at all. Maybe there were plans that changed suddenly without clear explanation. At the time, you may have accepted those changes quietly because you wanted peace, but your heart sensed something deeper, even if your mind could not yet explain it. I want you to understand that your patience during those times was not weakness. Patience is a form of strength that many people underestimate. While others act quickly out of emotion, patience allows truth to reveal itself naturally. Because you remained calm, the situation did not escalate into chaos. That calmness created space for my guidance to work quietly around you. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Now you are entering a season where the truth will no longer remain hidden. Certain details will come into your awareness through conversations and circumstances. Sometimes a single sentence from someone else will suddenly connect many pieces together. Other times a situation will expose more than anyone expected. These moments will feel like lights turning on in rooms that were once dark. As you witness these revelations, I ask you to remain grounded in peace. The purpose of this awareness is not to create conflict, but to give you clarity. When clarity replaces confusion, your decisions become wiser. You will know when to speak and when to remain silent. You will know where to place your trust and where to establish distance. If your heart feels my presence guiding you through this unfolding truth, write 10 inches the comments as a quiet declaration of faith. This small act reminds you that your strength comes from trusting my guidance rather than reacting to emotions. Every declaration of faith steadies your spirit. A steady spirit helps you see situations with calm understanding. The 2 individuals involved may soon realize that their actions cannot remain hidden forever. The weight of secrecy is already affecting their behavior. They may become more cautious in their words or uneasy during certain discussions. These signs are not random changes in personality. They are the natural result of carrying a burden of dishonesty for too long. You might notice moments when they try to shift blame or avoid certain topics. This is a common reaction when people sense that the truth is getting closer to the surface. They may attempt to create distractions or redirect attention toward other issues. Observe these patterns carefully without letting frustration control your response. Awareness will give you far more power than confrontation. There will also be moments when other people begin noticing the same patterns you have quietly observed. Some may approach you with small pieces of information that confirm what you suspected. These conversations will help you understand the full picture. When those moments arrive, listen calmly and gather the truth without rushing to conclusions. Wisdom grows through careful observation. While this situation unfolds, I am also preparing a new direction for your life. Certain opportunities that were once blocked will begin appearing again in unexpected ways. These opportunities will not depend on the approval or influence of the people who interfered before. Instead, they will come through new paths that are protected from manipulation. My restoration often arrives through doors no one anticipated. You may meet individuals who carry honesty and respect in their hearts. These people will support your growth rather than compete with it. Their presence will feel refreshing because they will value your character and your sincerity. Through these connections, you will rediscover what genuine trust feels like. That experience will heal some of the pain created by past betrayal. If you believe that your life is moving toward restoration and protection, write 2 inches the comments as a declaration that you trust the path ahead. This simple declaration strengthens your hope. Hope keeps your heart open even when difficult truths appear. A hopeful spirit remains strong while change takes place. I want you to remember something very important during this time. The actions of others do not diminish your worth or your purpose. What they attempted to take from you was never the source of your value. Your value was placed within you long before any situation developed. That value continues shining, even when others try to overshadow it. The experiences you are living through now are shaping your wisdom. You are learning how to recognize sincerity and how to identify hidden motives. These lessons will protect you from future situations that might otherwise cause harm. What once felt like confusion will soon become understanding. Understanding will guide your decisions with greater confidence. As clarity grows, you may feel a desire to address the situation directly. When that moment arrives, allow wisdom to guide your approach. Speak with calmness rather than anger. Calm words carry far more power than heated accusations. When truth is spoken calmly, it often reveals more than confrontation ever could. You will also discover that some relationships naturally change after truth becomes visible. Distance may grow where trust has been damaged. This distance is not something to fear. Sometimes, separation creates the space needed for healing and reflection. It allows each person to face their own choices without constant tension. At the same time, new relationships will begin filling the spaces left behind. These connections will carry honesty, respect, and encouragement. Through them, you will experience a sense of balance returning to your life. The contrast between past betrayal and new sincerity will become very clear. You will realize how much peace genuine loyalty brings. Even though this journey has included pain, it is also preparing you for a stronger future. Your awareness will protect the blessings that are approaching your life. You will recognize when something does not feel right long before it becomes a serious problem. That awareness is one of the gifts hidden within this difficult experience. Continue walking forward with patience and faith. The truth is still unfolding, and there are still pieces you will soon understand. Each new revelation will bring greater clarity and strength. As you continue listening, you will discover why this situation appeared in your life at this exact time. What I am about to reveal next will help you see how this experience is shaping a powerful turning point in your journey. Yet I am guiding you through this moment, not to leave you wounded, but to help you step into a clearer future. What you are learning now will protect many blessings that are approaching your life. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. For a long time you wondered why certain things seemed to slip away just before they reached your hands. You may have felt that your efforts were sincere, but the results were strangely delayed. There were moments when you believed that life simply worked against you in ways you could not explain. But what seemed like random loss was often influenced by quiet interference behind your back. The actions of those 2 people created small shifts that changed the direction of several opportunities meant for you. These shifts were subtle enough that you could not easily recognize them at first. They appeared like normal changes in circumstances or timing. Because you trusted the people around you, you did not imagine that someone close could be influencing those situations. Trust is something I placed inside your heart, and it is not something you should regret having. Your ability to trust shows the sincerity of your spirit. However, trust must always be balanced with wisdom. Wisdom allows you to remain kind without becoming blind to reality. Through the experiences you have lived, your awareness has grown stronger. You now notice details that once seemed insignificant. That awareness is not meant to make you suspicious of everyone, but to help you recognize when something does not feel right. The two individuals who acted behind your back allowed jealousy to guide their choices. Instead of celebrating your path, they compared their lives with yours. Comparison can quietly poison the heart when it grows unchecked. Over time, it convinced them that your progress somehow threatened their own standing. That belief pushed them toward actions they would normally have avoided. You may soon discover that some decisions were made without including you, even though you were directly affected by them. In other situations, information may have been delayed or redirected before reaching you. These actions were attempts to control outcomes in ways that benefited them. Yet every one of those moments was seen clearly by me. Nothing that was meant for you disappeared from my sight. When you begin recognizing these patterns more clearly, do not allow bitterness to settle into your heart. Bitterness would only weigh down the peace I am placing within you. Instead, allow understanding to guide you toward stronger boundaries and wiser choices. Boundaries do not mean hatred or revenge. They simply protect your future from being influenced in the same way again. If your heart believes that I am strengthening your awareness during this time, write 15 inches the comments as a declaration that your faith remains steady. This small act reminds you that your life is still guided by my presence. Faith steadies your mind when difficult truths appear. With faith, you can move forward without being overwhelmed by what you learn. The two people involved may soon begin revealing their discomfort without realizing it. When individuals carry secrets for a long time, their behavior slowly changes. They may appear nervous during certain conversations or avoid discussing specific situations. Sometimes they will try to redirect attention toward other topics when something sensitive is mentioned. These reactions are signs that the truth is getting closer to the surface. As you observe these changes, remain patient. There is no need to rush into confrontation. The truth has a way of revealing itself naturally when the time is right. By staying calm, you allow clarity to grow without creating unnecessary conflict. Calm observation will show you more than arguments ever could. During this same period, I am also guiding new opportunities toward you. Some of these opportunities will appear in areas where you once experienced disappointment. You may receive offers or connections that feel unexpected, yet perfectly timed. These moments will remind you that what was delayed is now returning in a different and stronger form. Restoration often arrives quietly before it becomes fully visible. There will also be people entering your life who carry sincerity and loyalty. These individuals will not compete with you or try to diminish your progress. Instead, they will support your growth and celebrate your achievements. Their presence will help restore your confidence in relationships. Through them, you will see that genuine loyalty still exists. If you trust that your life is moving toward restoration and protection, write 17 inches the comments as a declaration of that trust. Each declaration strengthens your hope and reminds you that you are not alone in this journey. Hope keeps your spirit open even while you process difficult truths. A hopeful heart remains strong during change. You may also notice that your intuition has become sharper than before. Situations that once confused you will now appear clearer almost immediately. You will sense when something feels sincere and when something carries hidden intentions. This inner awareness is one of the gifts emerging from the challenges you faced. It will protect many blessings that are still ahead. The situation within your family may change gradually as truth becomes clearer. Some conversations may bring unexpected revelations. Others may expose the ways certain decisions were influenced behind the scenes. When these moments arrive, focus on listening carefully rather than reacting immediately. Understanding the full picture will help you choose your next steps wisely. It is also important for you to remember that forgiveness does not mean forgetting what happened. Forgiveness simply frees your heart from carrying unnecessary anger. You can forgive someone while still maintaining boundaries that protect your future. Forgiveness allows you to move forward without being tied to the pain of the past. That freedom will keep your spirit light as new opportunities appear. Your life is entering a phase where clarity and protection will grow together. The lessons you have learned will guide your decisions more confidently than before. You will know when to trust and when to observe carefully. That balance will help you build stronger foundations in every area of your life. The future ahead will not resemble the confusion you once experienced. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. As these changes unfold, keep your focus on the path I am preparing for you rather than the mistakes others have made. Their actions belong to their own journey of consequences and reflection. Your journey is moving toward restoration, growth, and new opportunities. When you keep your attention on that future, your heart will remain peaceful. Many people move through life unaware of the hidden influences around them. But I am choosing to open your eyes because your future requires clarity. What you are learning now will become a shield that protects the blessings coming toward you. Awareness is one of the ways I guide those I care for deeply. For a long time, you believed that the challenges you faced were simply ordinary struggles. You thought that certain delays in your life were part of normal circumstances. But now you are beginning to see that some of those delays were shaped by decisions made quietly behind your back. The 2 people involved believed that their actions would remain hidden forever. They assumed that time would bury the truth and that you would never question what was happening. Yet the truth cannot stay buried when I decide the moment has come for it to rise. Every hidden action leaves a trail, even if it appears invisible at first. Small details gather together until the full picture becomes clear. You may already be remembering moments that once confused you but now begin to make sense. These realizations are not coincidences, but the beginning of understanding. You might recall situations when information was withheld or passed along differently than it should have been. Perhaps decisions were made without including you, even though they affected your life. In those moments, you trusted the people around you and chose not to question their intentions. Your trust was sincere, and it came from a heart that values peace. That sincerity is something you should never feel ashamed of. However, wisdom grows through experience, and experience is shaping you now. The events you lived through have sharpened your awareness. You are learning to recognize subtle patterns in the behavior of others. This awareness will not turn you into a suspicious person, but into someone who sees clearly. Seeing clearly allows you to protect your future with calm confidence. The 2 individuals who acted behind your back believed they could quietly redirect certain benefits toward themselves. They convinced themselves that your patience meant you would never realize what was happening. Yet every decision they made added another layer to the situation that is now unfolding. The weight of those choices is beginning to follow them. Secrets cannot remain comfortable forever. You may soon notice changes in the way they speak and behave around you. Their words may become cautious, and their expressions may reveal uneasiness during certain discussions. This shift is the natural result of carrying hidden guilt for too long. When people sense that truth is approaching, their confidence begins to weaken. That weakness often exposes what they tried to hide. If your heart feels strengthened by the awareness I am giving you now, write 1919 inches the comments as a declaration that you trust my guidance. This simple act of faith reminds you that you are not facing this moment alone. Faith keeps your spirit steady while truth unfolds around you. A steady spirit helps you respond wisely instead of reacting emotionally. While this situation becomes clearer, I am also preparing new pathways for your life. Some of the opportunities you believed were lost will return in unexpected forms. They may come through new people, new environments, or completely different circumstances. What was once blocked will reappear through doors that no one can close. My restoration often arrives through directions that surprise even those who doubted you. You will also notice that certain people outside your family circle begin showing genuine support. These individuals will value your honesty and your quiet strength. They will treat you with respect rather than competition. Through them, you will experience a sense of balance returning to your life. Their presence will remind you that not everyone carries hidden motives. If you believe that restoration is already moving toward you, write 1111 in the comments as a declaration of faith. Your declaration strengthens your hope and keeps your heart open to the blessings approaching your path. Hope is a powerful force that keeps your spirit from becoming heavy. With hope, you can move forward without fear. The situation within your family will likely continue revealing itself slowly rather than all at once. Truth often emerges piece by piece so that understanding can grow naturally. As these pieces come together, you will begin seeing the full pattern of what happened. This understanding will bring both clarity and relief. You will finally see why certain things unfolded the way they did. During this process, it is important to keep your emotions balanced. Anger might try to rise when certain details become clear. But anger would only cloud the wisdom you need right now. Calm understanding will give you far greater strength. When you respond with calmness, your words carry authority rather than chaos. You may eventually choose to speak about what you have discovered. If that moment comes, approach it with clarity and dignity. Speak calmly and focus on the truth rather than accusations. Truth spoken calmly often reveals more than loud confrontation ever could. Your strength will be seen in your composure. It is also possible that some relationships will change as the truth becomes visible. Distance may grow where trust has been damaged. This change is not something to fear. Sometimes, separation creates the space necessary for healing and reflection. It allows you to protect your life, while others face the consequences of their choices. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. At the same time, new relationships will begin filling the spaces left behind. These connections will carry honesty and loyalty. Through them, you will experience encouragement that strengthens your confidence again. Their presence will help restore the sense of trust that was shaken before. This is part of the balance I am bringing back into your life. The lessons you are learning now will remain with you for the rest of your journey. You will become someone who sees both the good and the hidden intentions in people. That awareness will guide you toward healthier relationships and wiser decisions. What once felt like confusion will become a source of protection. Your experiences are shaping you into someone stronger and more discerning. As you move forward, keep your focus on the future I am preparing, rather than the mistakes of the past. The actions of others belong to their own path of consequences and reflection. Your path is leading toward growth and restoration. When you keep your attention on that future, your spirit remains free from bitterness. There is still another reason this situation appeared in your life at this time. It is teaching you how to trust your inner voice. That quiet voice within you has always tried to guide you, even during moments of uncertainty. Now you are learning to listen to it more carefully. That inner guidance will protect many blessings that are still approaching. Continue walking forward with patience and faith. The truth is still unfolding, and more understanding is coming. Each new revelation will strengthen your wisdom and your confidence. When clarity arrives, you begin to see the difference between what was real and what was quietly manipulated. For a long time you walked through situations that felt unfair but could not easily be explained. Now the meaning behind many of those moments will slowly become clear to you. There were times when you trusted certain decisions made within your family because you believed everyone shared the same intention of honesty. Trust is something I placed within your spirit so that you could build meaningful relationships. Yet when people allow jealousy to grow inside their hearts, that jealousy begins changing the way they act toward others. Instead of protecting the people around them, they begin protecting their own interests above everything else. This shift is what created the situation you are now beginning to understand. The two people who acted behind your back believed that secrecy would protect their choices. They convinced themselves that small actions would never be noticed. Each time they interfered with something meant for you, they assumed it was too minor to matter. Yet many small actions repeated over time can shape larger outcomes. What seemed like minor interference gradually redirected several things that should have reached your hands first. You may begin recalling specific moments when something did not feel right, but you could not explain why. Perhaps you sensed that certain information was being kept from you. Maybe opportunities appeared to change direction suddenly without clear reason. Your spirit noticed these things, even when your mind chose not to question them. That quiet awareness inside you was always trying to guide you toward the truth. Now that truth is slowly stepping into the light. The more you observe the patterns around you, the more the full picture will become visible. Details that once felt unrelated will begin connecting together. When those connections appear, do not rush to react emotionally. Calm understanding will give you far more strength than anger ever could. If you believe that your life is being guided toward truth and restoration, write 777 inches the comments as a declaration of your faith. This small declaration reminds your heart that awareness is a form of protection. Faith steadies your spirit while new understanding grows inside you. With faith, your mind remains calm even when difficult realizations appear. The two individuals involved are already beginning to feel the weight of what they have done. Carrying secrets for a long time creates pressure inside the heart. That pressure slowly reveals itself through uneasy behavior and cautious words. You may notice them becoming uncomfortable when certain subjects are mentioned. These reactions are signs that their confidence is beginning to weaken. When truth begins approaching, people often try to control conversations in order to protect themselves. They may redirect discussions or avoid situations where questions could arise. This behavior is not random, it is the result of fear growing inside them. Fear appears when people realize that what was hidden may soon become known. While this process unfolds, I want you to remain patient and observant. There is no need to rush into confrontation or demand explanations immediately. Truth becomes clearer when it is allowed to reveal itself naturally. By staying calm, you give yourself the chance to understand every detail. That understanding will guide your next decisions with wisdom. At the same time, I am opening new doors for your life. Some opportunities that once seemed out of reach will begin returning in different forms. These opportunities will not depend on the influence of the people who tried to interfere before. Instead, they will appear through new connections and unexpected pathways. My restoration often arrives through places no one anticipated. You will also meet individuals who value your sincerity and your strength. These people will not compete with you or try to take advantage of your kindness. Instead, they will support your progress and encourage your growth. Their presence will remind you that trust can exist without hidden motives. Through them, your confidence in relationships will slowly be restored. If your heart believes that better connections and opportunities are approaching your life, write 555 inches. The comments as a declaration that you trust the future I am preparing. This declaration strengthens your hope. Hope allows your spirit to stay open even when the past has included painful experiences. With hope, your heart remains ready for new blessings. As more truth becomes visible, you may find yourself reflecting on how much you have changed through this journey. The experiences you faced have sharpened your awareness and strengthened your intuition. You now recognize subtle signs that once went unnoticed. This awareness will protect many areas of your life moving forward. It is one of the quiet gifts that emerged from the challenges you endured. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may also notice that certain relationships begin shifting naturally. Some people may distance themselves as the truth becomes clearer. Others may approach you with honesty that was missing before. These changes are part of the realignment taking place around your life. Realignment removes what was unstable and makes room for what is genuine. Remember that forgiveness does not mean pretending nothing happened. Forgiveness simply frees your heart from carrying the weight of anger. You can forgive while still choosing healthier boundaries. Boundaries protect your peace and ensure that past patterns do not repeat themselves. Through boundaries, you maintain both compassion and wisdom. The lessons you are learning now will influence the way you approach future decisions.